Hello. Is this too loud? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? I put all of my non-copyright music that I had in like a big playlist, and I forgot that I also had this In the Fairy Woods medieval music that I think I used for like a fantasy audio once. I think this is like the wedding music of some like audio I did. I think maybe The Escaped Princess or something. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hello, Artist Mystery. Hello, Absinthe. Hello, Kyla. Hello, MKU Second Generation. Hello, James Bone. Hello, Ariadne Audio. Hello, Neko-chan. Hello, Andrea P. Hey, Phantom Gypsy. Hey, Royal Black. Hey, Kelly Sanchez. Hey, Janine. Hey, Phoenix Forever. Hey, Kimura Carter. Hey, Baker B. Hey, Hidayah. Hey, Leah M. Hey, Queen Chibi. Hey, Mad Faye. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Hello. Misunderstood Mal. Hello. Leah Sophia. Hello. Annika Hall. Hello. Curly Wolf Audio. Hello. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently today. So what we normally did was first 30 minutes we'd answer some questions. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and throw them up there. First 30 minutes, we normally answer some questions, say hello, get settled in, and also record an audio. Then after that, we do about 30 minutes of playing a game with the mods and y'all, usually Jackbox, which is exactly what we're going to do today. Then for the next hour, we usually do 4 different interviews, 4 different one-on-ones back to back. I thought that might have been too long. So what we're going to do this time is I have a new activity, and it's something that I tried once during the Discord only hangout for the cuddly cardigans and above over on Patreon. It's called the Madlib Adlib, and something everybody gets to participate in, kind of. Basically, you send me a bunch of words, and then I try and use them, and I improvise or ad-lib an audio on the spot. And yeah, it's hit or miss. It's oh my god, I need to stop saying that phrase, because then like the whole chat just blows up with like, oh, Tracer, oh. But yeah, it's usually, we did it once so far. I thought it was pretty fun. We ended up with a pretty dark yandere murderer audio. But yeah, this will be something that we're gonna try out. All the same, thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing your Saturday morning with me. Carolyn Gibbs, hello. Sammy the Bun Bun, hello. Gloria Ads, hello. Carmela Mon, hello. TKF15, hello. See if we got any questions other than I guess they never miss, huh? This is not a question. I wanted to say that I'm really glad I became a Patreon. I know you must hear this a lot, but thank you for doing what you do. Oh, thank you. You really made my week. Well, you made mine by becoming a Patreon, so thank you. How's your weekend? I don't know, it just started. I look forward to bailing on all my plans and hanging out with my son and just getting some stuff done around the house. I like this song. Favorite audio you enjoy doing for this month? Might be the one you just heard on Friday. That was pretty fun. I also like I like doing the polyamory audio. All 3 of them. Those were fun. Any cool movies you want to see soon? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Spider-Man now that it's coming out to home rental. Gonna be seeing it soon. It's exciting. How's Anthem been? I've been loving it. You know, it's been getting hammered in the reviews, but I think that's just people jumping on the oh, EA sucks lol kind of meme, because I think if they just played it, and yeah, forgave some of the bugs because it is kind of buggy, but I think if they just got into it, like if they actually played it, like they'd be jazzed. Because being like I don't know, for me it's a total power trip, right? It's a total power fantasy. Being in like a giant mech, saving the day, being an awesome badass robo ninja, it's just like it's just, I don't know, I'm loving it. I am addicted to it heavily. Janine Ashley asked if you could hang out with any fictional character for a day, who would it be? Oh, maybe Uncle Iroh. Because then I can soak up all of his wisdom. And I can finally catch the Avatar. My birthday is tomorrow. Will there be a spicy audio coming out today? There will be. That's why we're ending at 11, so that I still have an hour to like put it up online. Do you realize what you did with the yandere, kind sir? We all collectively lost our things. Yeah, well, good. That was entirely the plan. Speaking of giant mechs, have you played Titanfall 1 or 2? No. Mainly because they were like more PvP centric. I'm not really into PvP games. Boom, 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 boom. Anybody I haven't greeted yet? Kylie Olsen. I'm not sure if I greeted you, but hello. Sketch and Bunny, hi. Will there be an upload of this stream later? Probably not. This is an unlisted stream just for Patreon folk. But I don't know. I don't know how that works. If like a link of this, has there been one of these streams before in the past? I don't know. I'm sure that somebody will tell me. What are these little animal thingies? They're so cute. These are your little doobers. There's a little program called Stream Avatars, and what it is every time you chat, you are given an animal, and then once like the system remembers you, so like every time you come back, you're the same animal. I think I really want to update it with like some custom little doobers, so it's not just random animals. But for now, this is what we got. I like how we have a little white bunny rabbit that says subscribe to PewDiePie. The memes. Favorite movie you enjoy geeking over? Ooh, I can geek hard over like some Lord of the Rings, like some like, yes, like I can geek out for days. Lord of the Rings. Speaking of animals, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I would be a bear, so I can scratch my back on a tree. Of course. Favorite attack in Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh, man. I'm struggling so hard with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, it's like it's so overwrought. It's like, I think that's the right word for it. Overwrought. It's just like so overly made. There's too much to do. There's too many fancy moves. Honestly, the most fun I've had with the game so far is all in the gummy ship. I've been having the most fun with the gummy ship lately. The rest of it just seems too much, too dramatic, too edgy, too nonsensical, too barely cohesive, you know, just too much. Did you have a good breakfast? I had one malasadas. Does anybody know what a malasadas is? It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm not even sure what culture it's from. I think, jeez, I don't even want to. Let me look it up before I make myself look like a dum-dum. Malasadas. Malasadas. Portuguese confection. It's a bit like it's a fried food made of small balls of yeast dough coated with granulated sugar. It's kind of like a little Portuguese donut. Portuguese beignet. Beignet. Have you ever thought about getting a bear as a pet? Yes. Oh my god, this music. I feel so majestic and important. Oh, speaking of gummy ship, if you like building ships and fighting people, you might want to try Avorion. You basically build your own ship there and fight others. It's rad. Not into PvP, but I do like building ships. Do I sense a cuddle pile in the chat? Indeed you do. And what's better than a cuddle pile? A bomb pile. And there everybody goes. Do you grind Kingdom Hearts 3 off stream? From what I've seen, it's pretty much needed to progress easier. I've been grinding a lot of Floobity Boop and Shoobity Boop, and I've been grinding a lot of gummy ship stuff. I'm up to like level 70 now. Big thanks, by the way, to the mods for hanging out, sacrificing their Saturday morning to help us out and keep things in order. So, what we're going to do now, before we get all caught up in everything, is we're going to go ahead and pick the winners for the interviews later on. Now, these are going to take place at 10:30 a.m. PST, which is to say in about an hour and 20 minutes from now. So, if you want to have a one-on-one with me, live, on the stream, with this majestic music playing, what you have to do, oh my god, I feel so charged and important. What you need to do is you need to have Discord. You need to be willing to talk to me. You need to be willing to not be a joke. You need to have Discord, and only Discord. You have to be able to go on Discord and message Luna Rose on the Patreon only Discord, or the non-Patreon only Discord, whichever one, and they'll get you over to where you need to be so that we can get you in for this one-on-one. But if you have Discord and you want to talk to me, you promise to not be a jerk, what you want to do is you'd want to type in !jump. It'll make your little doober jump on the screen. There's going to be little stars floating around, and if you catch the stars, whoa, the music. If you catch the stars, then you will be chosen for the one-on-one talk with me at 10:30. Here it goes, alright? It's !jump. Here we go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 1, 2, there's 2 stars. Go. Get them. Go get them. Oh, we got one caught. And we have another one being caught. Oh, I see jumps. Oh, jump and a miss, jump and a miss. Don't jump again if you've already jumped. Or don't jump again if you already won. The first winner is Kelly Sanchez, and the second one is Kyla. Hello. Congratulations to Kelly Sanchez and Kyla. Go ahead and message Luna at your earliest convenience. They'll get you over to where you need to be so you can hang out until it is time to do the thing. What, this music though? Alright, we got a little time left. Anybody have any more questions for me? I'm sorry if I missed any. Do you have any more polyamory audios in the works? I love those. Yeah, I'm going to spread them out. I don't want it to become like a regular thing, but I do have some more that I'll be doing soon. For those of you that really liked it, you will be hearing more from Daddy and Master, so don't worry about that. If you were in a public place by yourself and you saw someone with your merch, would you say something? No. I'm deathly, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love y'all, but I'm deathly afraid of every single one of you. 2019 in 3 words so far. Hasn't started yet. Absinthe. Are you thinking about streaming more games after Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to finish it so that I can get to Resident Evil 2. I want to get that remake in. I want to play it. Oh, also, you've heard it here first, folks. Tonight, late night tonight, I'll be streaming a horror game with the missus. It was actually her idea. She found this horror game. She's really interested in it, and she wants to stream it with me. So late night tonight, if you're around, I'll be streaming a horror game on YouTube with the missus. Would you be open to doing a boyfriend experience type audio with Lord of the Rings as a reference? I'm a huge fan, and my birthday's tomorrow. Well, somebody wrote a good script, I'm sure. What game? It's called Devotion. It's a horror game, and it's super good. It's kind of like an indie horror game. you have any comfort audios for your significant other having issues with their family? Yeah, plenty. Tons. What about polyamor roleplay, where daddy and master are subs worshipping the listener? I feel like that's exactly what it was. I think that's exactly what the polyamorous audios were. Unless you meant like literally worshipping, in which case I don't have any plans to do anything like that. Do you expect the polyamory audio to get so much attention as it did? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Because if you like one, you know, if you like, I don't know, it's like, say you like a cheeseburger. I don't know why I'm always relating audio to cheeseburger, but if you like a cheeseburger and suddenly you came out with a double cheeseburger, people will be like, wow, that's double the cheeseburger, you know? But it's like, okay, you know, I don't want to rely on gimmicks is what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to make sure that my core audio making skills are still enough for y'all. I don't want to be like constantly having to do things to spike the numbers and all that. Is there a type of audio that you really love writing? I really love writing like fantasy series audios. Yeah. Last question, then I'll stop annoying you. Audio that changed you personally the most, like make you realize something or change something about yourself. Have I told you lately? I think that's one that I wrote for the missus, and it made me really, you know, just appreciate her more. Do you have a personal favorite that you've done so far? Probably, I know my answer to this changes all the time, but She Silences My Demons, or We're Finally Alone. Those are two of my favorites. Do you recall what script you were writing during the typing sleep aid one? I actually don't. But I really was writing, which is why it was so funny to me that everybody was like, it was so funny to me that everybody was like, that can't be real typing. You sound like you're just like smashing the keyboard, but that's how I type. I type that fast. I didn't even realize it was that fast. If you could play any instrument, what would it be? I'm trying to learn the piano right now. Any sub-cardinal audios in the future? Yes, actually. And you should be seeing it in a couple Saturdays, actually. Well, actually, I don't know when you'll be seeing it, but yes is the answer. Are you interested in non-boyfriend experience audios, like action or more superhero stuff? Yeah, definitely. I've done a number of those. I'm definitely going to be doing more of those as well. All right, we've got about 12 minutes left. Hopefully that's enough to record this in time. What we're going to be recording today is a comfort audio. I did a little poll about it on Patreon for those of you at the $5 tier or above. This one is about comfort for workplace sexual harassment, and it's written by our very own Morikajo, aka Mariah. So here's an audio for y'all. Let me turn the music down. What's going to happen is you're going to hear about a minute of silence, then I'm going to start talking. When I say talking, I mean recording. And the reason we do this minute of silence is so that we can basically train the program to know what background noise sounds like. So that later on when I'm trying to trim out the background noise, it can be like, oh, I can take that minute of silence, take that, you know, that's my sample of what background noise is, and I can remove anything that sounds like that. So here we go. An audio by the one and the only Mariah. Sorry, Nikolai Haidlas. Gotta pause your music. Okay, you're gonna hear some silence, about a minute, then I'm gonna start recording. Dong, 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 dong. Okay, here goes. Hey, babe. I'm home. Baby, you left your sweater on the floor again. Is this going to be a thing that we do? Just immediately? Dang it. One second. Immediately. Immediately get naked as soon as we step through the door. Because I think I could get on board with this practice. Let me just get my jacket off and onto the floor. There, that's more like it. That way your sweater doesn't get lonely. That's my jacket to keep it company. What are we watching? You don't know? Aw, baby. We hate this show. Why would you be watching it? Weren't you paying attention? Is something wrong? Usually you're a little more talkative than this. Did something happen at work today? That's it, isn't it? So, did you have a bad day? What? You want me to promise? Okay, I promise I won't get mad at you, but baby, you're starting to worry me. No, it's okay. Take your time. I promise that I will try to remain calm no matter what you tell me. It's okay, go on. All right. Wait. What? He said that? Okay, and then what happened? Baby. I don't like this. I don't like this, and it's not okay. Hell, yes, I'm getting upset. They shouldn't be talking to you like that, or touching you that way. Fucking slime ball. Wait, no, baby, it's nothing to do with you. Come here. Shh. No, I'm sorry. Baby, shh. You did nothing wrong, okay? You were just going about your job, and they took advantage of the situation. It's okay to be mad. When someone hurts you or scares you, it's normal to be upset by it. I'm mad that this happened to you, okay? Okay, wait. Has this happened before? It has, but not to you. Okay, well then, who? Your friend. You're telling me they've done this before and nobody said anything or did anything about it? Okay, well, that needs to change. Yes, babe, look at me. What happened was wrong. This shouldn't be happening to you or anyone else. We have to put a stop to it, or it's just going to get worse. It's not just going to go away if you try to ignore it, love. I can't tell you what they were thinking, but I can tell you what they weren't thinking. They weren't thinking that someone would call them on their shit. As long as they believe they can get away with this, they're going to keep doing it. We have to make sure this doesn't happen again. God, I can't even think straight right now. There's a number we can call. We can look it up. There's a specific department at your company you're supposed to go to when something like this happens. No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Hey, you did nothing wrong. This wasn't your fault, and there's nothing you could have done differently to prevent it, but what happens next, you do have control over. We can make sure that your work is a safe place for you to be. I can help you with this. Anytime you need me, baby, I'm there. I'm just so glad you told me. I can't even imagine how scary that must have been for you. You're all right now. I've got you, and I'm not letting go. You're safe now, okay? Safe in your home, safe in my arms. You're okay, I'm okay. I think I just need to hold you for a little while, if that's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry this happened to you, love. We're gonna get through this. You're so much stronger than they are. We're gonna make this right. My little fighter. Let me look at you. Oh, baby. Let me get these tears. Shh, it's okay. Yeah. I guess the idea of anything hurting my beloved really gets to me. But we're okay now, right? We're okay. Okay. I have something to tell you, and I need you to look at me. Right here, baby. I know that what comes next might be a little scary. You're being really brave and strong. I want you to know that I'm in this with you. I'm ready to go down there to your work with you on Monday. Yeah, of course, love. If you want me to. I don't know what I'm going to do when I finally see that person in the flesh. I can tell you what I'd like to do, but those wouldn't be the words of a gentleman. I'm sorry, baby. I promise I will try really hard to control my temper on this one. I'll be there for you. Do you feel better now? A little bit? I know, I'm glad we have a plan now. Monday morning, we'll get this taken care of. For now, I don't want you to worry about it anymore. I'm just trying to put those thoughts right out of your head. Think of nicer things. I don't know. Think about flowers. Think about corgis running through open fields with their little legs. Think about me and how much I love you. So much, baby. Okay, let's make this weekend the best one ever. I have an old friend who owns a house on the beach, and he never goes there. He said anytime I want, we could drive up there. Might be nice to get away for a little while. Yeah? Yeah, good. Cool. We can do that. Just me and you. Now, let me go pick up our jackets off the floor. Because the idea of them over there has been honestly driving me nuts. Shoot, booty bee doop boop. That's an audio. Bada bing, bada boom. Do a little bit of treatment to it. Just to say very little because NyQuil does my audio work now. I save it. 1 second. Excuse me. This one's called Fox in the Hen House. Okay, then we send this off online so that NyQuil can have it. Make sure the microphone is set up correctly. This music is so like typical YouTuber music. Fox in the henhouse. Uploaded. All right, we're right on time. It's 9:30, which means it is time to play a game with the mods and y'all, if y'all can find a way in. What do you think, mods? I'll let y'all choose this time. What are we playing? We playing Fibbage? We playing Patently Stupid? Should we dare to try something new? This music's driving me nuts. All right, here we go. I got 2 votes for Fibbage and 1 vote for Fibaga. So I think we're going to do Fibaga. Let me get Fibaga set up here. 1 second. The music's so exciting. Boom, 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 boom. One second, setting up Le Fibaga. Gotta move everything around, all the screens. 1 second. Oh, don't worry about that star. I accidentally did that. That's not an official star. The game just randomly throws in stars, by the way. So in case you're ever wondering like why there's a star on the screen and I didn't say anything, it just does that because it assumes you're bored. Do y'all remember if Fibaga is Jackbox 5 or 4? Okay. Here we go. All right, 1 second while I get this set up. Box games. Yep, Fibaga 3 right there. Oh, there's that music we love. All right, if you want to play with us, if you want to play with me and the mods, go to jackbox.tv right now on any browser of your choosing. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your desktop, and just open up a website, jackbox.tv. A code is going to appear on the screen, and when it does, you're going to click at a thing. One second. Oh, it's making me use the controller. That's weird. Da 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 da. I cannot hear the mods and modesses. 1 second. Hello, mods and modesses.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys are probably too quiet. Hold on, let me turn that up.
The music is so loud.
It really is so loud.
I can barely hear Luna. I can't hear anybody.
Aww.
All I hear is.
Let me go to settings.
Like, I love the music. It's just so loud.
It was all I could hear, and I was like, "This is cool."
I guess we just won't talk to each other then. That's fine.
Okay, testing my voice versus your voice. Say something, anybody?
Hello.
Hi.
All right, we have the mods here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Roxanne.
Hi, I'm Luna. I am the Ree.
The Ree.
Dude, we can't see the room code.
I know.
Okay.
So I want to enter it first because y'all always jumping in the room for me. Gotta like be on. I have to be.
Yeah.
Hold the controller in one hand and then do the code in the other because y'all so quick. Faster than them. Go. Dang it.
Wow,
All right.
dude.
All right. We're going to reveal the code on the stream.
Get
Prepare
it, friends,
yourselves. Da 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 do da beep bo ba dee do do ba dee do dwee. Go. There's the code. We have 4 more spots.
go. Woo!
Open first come, first serve.
Kimura, Kyla.
We've got Kim,
Ariadne.
Kyla, Ariadne, and Absinthe. All right.
Nice.
Go ahead and start us off. Ree came in first.
Go, Ree,
I'm
go.
on my phone, sue me.
I'm
Hi,
also
I'm
on my
Cookie, and
phone.
this entire game is powered by 3 otters and a wheel. Pretty cool, huh?
That's not
Aw,
true.
cute.
Well,
I believe
full
it.
game, don't I?
It's
feel
totally
popular? Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. Audience members get to guess the truth and pick decoy lies to fool the players. Let's go.
You heard the
Decoys.
man. In case you didn't make it into the game, you can still play along in the audience.
This is round 1. You'll pick up 500 points for everybody you fool, and you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth.
Kyla,
Select a
let's pick
category.
a category. Kyla chooses Stephen Hawking Party.
All right,
Nice.
Had one of those.
1. On June 28th, 2009,
Are you waiting for time
physicist
travelers?
Stephen Hawking held a party
Uh,
that was only open
Oh,
to
I
blank.
did not.
Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool the other players. If you can't think of anything, that Lie For Me button will give you a suggestion for half the points. Get to it!
It won't let me enter the lie.
Because lying's bad, Luna. You're not supposed to do it.
And why are we playing this?
I think it kicked me out of the game.
No!
Use the Lie For Me button if you're stuck.
Try hitting the Lie For Me button, see if it goes.
No, there's nothing.
Aww.
No!
And these are your choices. Pick the one that looks true on your device.
Oh, now I can vote.
Maybe it wanted to give us a little head start, Luna, because you always win because you cheat.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
cheat.
She does not cheat.
But you do always
Rude.
win,
Just
and you do always
smarter
cheat.
than-
Oh,
I
he's just
picked
smarter
what I
than
wanted.
us. Oh.
Picked what I wanted to be true.
I picked what I wanted to be true as well.
Whap. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, whap. Hey, future people.
I wanted it to be true.
Would have been a cute party. That was a good lie.
I don't know. Whap. No, 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 no. I
The great thing
played
is
a lot
if
of
you
Fibbage.
skipped it, you can always change your mind.
Yeah, I think I remember reading that somewhere. I forget where.
Yeah, it was. He told no one about it, and he was the only attendee. And then he took photos and was like, "Well, time travel's not real."
I don't
Or
know.
people,
There's
or
something
time
you gotta
travelers are
see.
introverts.
Or
Go figure. The name of this 1877 painting by Thomas Eakins is Young Girl Blank. Okay, enter your lies.
Oh, it's not gonna let me play.
Aww.
no.
You can
Oh,
only
wait,
vote?
Luna
It
is-
is.
We'll find out.
Luna
Wait,
is.
is
It
that
says
you?
he turned
Official
into
winner.
thing.
I think so.
Hurry, hit the live
It looks like you won.
can't think of
Yep.
something.
I refreshed the page several times.
I think this means you do finally have to get a new phone.
All right.
Please don't
find the
say
truth.
that. I guessed October and it's still going, so.
That table is hella broken. It's like you can't put anything on that table.
Young girl acting creepy.
Sad because
And what did
flowers.
people pick?
It was true regardless, Kim. Yep, also true. I don't even know what that word means.
What?
Accurate.
Yay!
Broken table.
That one sounds like a thing.
Whap. That's a good one though. Sad because flowers.
I
How
think
is she
she's doing it
meditating?
wrong.
You don't meditate in a weird dark room next to a table on its side.
Flower? No.
No. Do you?
Doing it
Okay,
wrong.
pick a category.
Kim, what we doing? Little Britain.
Here's the question.
Ooh.
In London's Trafalgar Square, there's an ornamental light fixture that hides Britain's smallest blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
Birdhouse in your soul.
Those are all extremely good lies.
I'm not sure the police station though.
All right, let's see what
I guess
everybody
what I
picked.
wanted to be
Little.
true.
The littlest cup of tea.
Oh, see, that's a good lie. That's why I'm like, I feel like that can't be it, but also it could be.
The smallest tray. Oh, the smallest Paddington bear. Good one, Rox. Oh, a tiny little statue. Oh, Ariadne, good one, yes. Tiny little birdhouse. Who would vote for that? They silly people. Tiny lamp, everyone knows it. Luna's lie. Police station simply can't be true.
That's
It's
the
too
truth.
small. It's
Oh my
too small.
God.
How could it
And so
possibly?
that is Britain's
Is
smallest
it a police
mouse
station for
detective,
ants?
I assume.
There are actual Paddington bears all over Paddington, though. Like, inside of, like, every business and on corners and stuff. They're really cute.
Hey, look, it's round 2. Strap in because all the points are doubled.
Double the points.
All right, choose a
Double the
category.
flavor.
Statues!
Evil
Okay,
metaphors.
that's a good
Oh,
one.
surprise!
Here's a question for
Reed
you.
chose the
Peter
one with the word
Kazimir,
evil in it.
financial minister of Slovakia, had an odd way of describing the social unrest sweeping Europe. He called it a blank of evil. Write your lies now.
I'm always afraid I'm gonna misspell something and that will give me away immediately. Or like typo something.
I had the same fear.
Finish quick, or just hit the lie for me button.
Go guys, go!
Uh-oh. I don't know who that is. There you go.
Okay, find the truth.
Fong.
Really?
It's clearly lasagna.
I think the answer is always lasagna. I wish I could eat lasagna. Follow-up comment.
Okay, let's take a look.
I'm getting all of these wrong.
I'm not doing very well either.
I'm
I'm gonna blame it on the
it's not that
Chick-fil-A
one.
that I just ate.
Nice one, Rox.
Thank you.
A wildfire of evil. A bonfire of evil.
See, I thought a fire metaphor would make sense.
It's a swarm of evil. Pretty good, swarm. I was thinking swarm was gonna be my second choice. Hi. It's like, you know, your way
And
up
it
high.
was also...
Apparently,
Oh, nice,
Carmen
Kim.
tricked
Was that
me.
planned?
Oh, no. Mama no. Mama no. A pod roof of evil. It must be.
Is it thong?
No.
Okay.
It's lasagna of evil?
What the fuck?
Did he not
Hell?
Did he not
Then went
understand?
on to say how much he hates Mondays. Wait a minute, I'm thinking of Garfield.
I don't understand.
That's gonna be in the script.
I
soon.
do not understand this metaphor.
Lasagna of evil? Maybe it's like layers? I don't know.
It may as well be an
Time to pick
onion
a
of evil
category.
then.
Expensive Cheeto.
Let's see how this strikes you. On February 7th, 2017, a flamin' hot Cheeto sold for $99,900 on eBay because it looked like blank.
Oh shit, I remember
Type in your
this.
lies now.
I
Write something
don't know
quick
if
or
I
use the
remember
lie for me
this.
button.
No, I remember because I went to go look at the actual bidding when it actually came up, and it was like, it was a lot. It was insane.
Okay,
I
here are
wonder
your
if someone
choices.
ate it.
PewDiePie, everybody subscribe.
Really?
Who put a penis? This is what I was saying when you said don't be a jerk.
Seriously, y'all.
If it turns out that's the right answer, though, you know we're all gonna laugh.
Didn't like all Cheetos look like penises? Isn't that why people get them? What?
All right,
Hard
who
leg.
picked what?
Whap.
Ah.
Who would do such a thing?
It was me. Oh come on, I had
And it
to.
was also...
How dare you?
It's okay, I did.
And
And
can
I
you
was
believe
so
it?
mad
It
at
was
me. I'm
also...
sorry. I love you.
I don't know if I believe that
Kinda
anymore.
spooky.
Oh, I love you.
Hey, Kim, bring the beat in. Bop, bop, ba-dop, bop, bop, ba-dop, bop, bop, ba-dop. Whoa.
Yeah, this one was. Yeah.
Oh, internet.
That was right in the middle of all of that stuff.
That's so much
That's
money.
what I was thinking. I was like, this just seems so familiar.
Absinthe about to
But
run
really,
away with it.
Rox,
Oh, here we go.
Give me a
Supreme Court,
category.
particular pigs, discoveries, important petitions, fan appreciation.
Okay, focus up. The Altoona
the theme of the
Curve,
day.
a minor league baseball team, held a really odd promotional night for fans in 2016. Their players wore jerseys with pictures of
Oh my
blank
God.
on them.
Sorry.
All right,
I just
tell you
super
your
smacked the
lies.
mic. Pictures of...
I won't write a penis this time, I swear.
This time.
I make no guarantees for the future.
the only answer I want to answer is not appropriate.
Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
Rock's trying to get my channel taken down.
I am not. That is a lie. I'm just trying to
Okay, seek
push
the
the
truth.
boundaries a little bit.
Oh my God. Rocks. Jeez, you even put your name on it? Please.
I don't even.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
I hope the answer is Jar Jar Binks.
I really wanted it to be dinosaur chicken nuggets. I have
The
no
faces.
I spelled their faces wrong. I realized as soon as I hit the enter button, I was like, God damn it.
That was such a good one!
Rocks. Grow
I
up.
know, I'm the
50%
worst.
vote, though. That's not bad. Oh, dang.
That was a good lie. Believe it or not,
What? It really was Jar Jar Binks.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god!
The actual answer
That
was
is
Jar Jar Binks.
hysterical.
The hell?
Abs in the lead by like nearly 2,000 points.
it's final fibbage
Go,
time. Pay
Abby.
attention, because this last one's worth triple points. Have fun.
Final Fabage.
In 2017, Science Magazine sponsored the very niche 10th annual Blank Your Blank contest. Write your lies now.
Oh no. I don't know if I'm spelling this word right. Crap, how much time do I have?
What is it?
Nothing. Not penis, so that's all that matters.
It's such a good thing I'm wearing headphones.
Hurry,
because
hit the
there's an
lie for me
8-year-old
button if
next
you
to me.
can't think of something.
Respect the 8-year-old, y'all.
I mean,
Can't believe I
no one
got-
cares.
Okay,
No one
which
cares
one
about
is the
Sprout. He doesn't
truth?
understand.
Eat your weight in burritos. Name your star. Drink your Snapple in silence. Dance your PhD. Hump your rump. Do your worst. Pimp your centrifuge. Measure your butt. Wax your mustache. Show your invention. Science magazine. Science magazine. Okay.
I just.
I love this part.
How can that not be the
Really?
truth? Nice. Who would do such a thing?
My arms are like crossed over my chest. I'm so disappointed in all of you.
I would like to.
You will forgive me in like 5 minutes
Yes.
or less. I'll send you more doggy photos. It'll be great.
How does that even work?
You probably dance with
Choreograph
it.
an interpretive dance that explains their PhD thesis.
Oh.
Oh my god, that is amazing. I want to see videos of that. Bree, will you?
You don't have a
Absinthe.
PhD.
Wow.
You should
huge
go get
lead.
one and then write it about something medieval that you love and then dance for it and send it to me.
I have a bachelor's. I don't even have a master's, let alone a PhD.
Okay, so in like 9 years, you can send me the video.
Absinthe, that's your prize for winning. We will all now sing the Fibbage 3 song.
Oh, I am the
Rock
most
3.
That's me.
Fibbage 3.
Fibbage 3.
Lied to you.
Lied to you.
You lied to
You
me.
lied.
As I do the
Try to figure out what you write. I answer carefully. Silly me.
You write that down.
Fibbage 3.
You look that up.
We've just played Fibbage that many times.
We have played Fibbage that many times.
We have played it a lot.
We played it a lot.
Trivia.
Alright, I'm going to start closing this down because I need to get started set up with the Madlib Adlib, which is brand new, so it's going to be wacky and wonky, and we're still going to have a lot of things to work out. So everybody say bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Close down the thing. Actually, turn off the thing. Hold on. I'll put this up. All right, that's closed. Get the music back on. The screen back on. There we go. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send out a link. The link is going to have a bunch of questions. Questions are basically going to be you giving me words that you want me to use in the audio. Just read the form. The form is self-explanatory. Title is no longer correct, but that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna post the link in chat, okay? You gotta go to this link. It's gonna be a form with a bunch of different questions and prompts. Just fill in the prompts. And we'll get this. I'll give y'all 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to fill this out, okay? There's the link. Hey, there's the link, There is the link. I'll also put it in the Patreon chat. No, I shouldn't do that because maybe people aren't here. Be serious if you can. But, because I'm going to try and do an actual audio with this, but I mean, whatever. You know, just fill it out. It's more important that you fill it out than you be serious. So you're gonna give me a bunch of different things. We should have set this out at the beginning of the stream. We'll do that next time. So you're gonna send me a bunch of things. Then I am gonna figure out which ones I'm gonna use. Then I'm gonna try and improvise an audio live in front of y'all. Because I'm trying to work on my improvisation skills. And I want to, you know, get better at it. This is all inspired by my new buddy Todd, aka Not Who Rose Thinks. He does something called TSC, Todd's Story Cubes, which he in turn took from Rory. What he does is he has a bunch of dice with little symbols on them. Each symbol is like a different thing, kind of like wingdings, just like random pictures of random things on the dice. He rolls the dice and then he tries to make an audio using those dice. This is a little more interactive, a little more... this is my own spin on it, basically. Call them Mad Lib Ad Libs. All right, 11 responses, not bad. I'm gonna cut it off at 10:05 because we gotta have time to actually do this stuff. I'll cut it off at 10:10. How about that? In the meantime, if you already answered or anything, you want to say anything in the chat, go and throw me some love in the chat. Oh man, oh, wow. Oh wow, Dashi is he streamed the game that I'm gonna be streaming with the missus. He did the whole game in 3 hours. That's interesting. How is everyone doing today? That's a good question. How is everyone doing today? Saw Lita last night for date night. How was it? I heard it was really good. Which is to say, I basically saw a bunch of tweets from Aaron from Game Grumps saying it was very good. Oh, you're still sick, Mad Faye? That sucks. Get better soon. Oh. How to Train Your Dragon is out? I didn't even know that. I want to see that. I've liked the other two so far. Looking forward to getting some real breakfast. Gotta see what we got over there in the freezers. Have you taken any improv classes? No, not really interested in taking classes or anything. Just thought it would be something fun to do during the live stream. You know what I mean? You're sick on a cruise? Or you got sick on the cruise and now you're back? Making dinner go on tonight with mom. Nice. Always wanted to make dinner go on. Didn't Jonesy from Sigaros do some of the music for How to Train Your Dragon? Nice. It'd be awesome if he did, because I love Sigaros. Or am I making that up? I don't know. Maybe. I totally believe it if you did. Oh, that's a good song too. Boom, boom, boom. Taiyaki at a festival. Nice. That sounds good. Do I like bowling? No, I do not like bowling. Beep, boom. All right. Should we give it another 5 minutes? I think we got enough responses. I'll give it another 1 minute to finish up the form, so we're not waiting for forever. Can I laugh or cry on cue? Laugh, yes. Cry, no. Crying takes some work. Have you seen anything about the new Jump Force game? Yeah, looks alright. Do you listen to any podcasts? Yeah, I listen to a lot, actually. This past weekend, sometimes I listen to Congratulations, but honestly, Chris D'Elia is so... His arrogance, I get it's an act, but it's so annoying sometimes. Like, it's too much. Like, at first I thought it was funny, now he's like, he's just a jerk, you know? He just comes off like an asshole. The Fighter and the Kid sometimes, though that gets a little... I listen to The Fighter and the Kid and The King and the Sting sometimes, but they're like, it's a little too macho, masculine for me. Your Mom's House, I listen to that. Tiger Belly, I listen to that. Tiger Belly is another one of those I listen to, even though like I dislike a lot of the people on there. H3H3 podcast, another one. Like, that's the thing, it's like I'm listening to all these podcasts, but it's like I realize that a lot of these people, they're hearing their opinions over and over again. It's making me dislike them, so I'm trying to find different stuff. Do I have a favorite classic arcade game? Oh, this is the Saturday audio, isn't it? Hey everyone, Carlin here with this edition of Spice. This one's brought to you by Rihanna. It's about a monkey in love with a dolphin. Now, without further ado, you can listen to the rest of it over on Patreon. You can find me on the main page. How's your mom doing? Mom's doing okay. Favorite type of video game? I used to say RPG, but now I think it's more like indie platformer. All right, we're gonna do this form. So I'm going to stop accepting responses. I have 31 answers. I'm gonna roll a dice, a 31-sided dice. So 31. And I need, how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15 rolls. So I'm going to roll these die, the 31-sided dice 15 times to get the 15 different entries that I need. Alright, so the first, okay, that was confusing. I'm just going to do it one at a time. First one is going to be 20. So the 20th entry on the list is, they chose 3. 3 is, oh man, again. All right, well, Mad Lib rules. We got to stick with it. Type is sci-fi, fantasy / other. Okay. Roll the dice again. 6. Takes place in a carnival. Write that down. Listener's occupation is 27. Working as planner in cargo ship. Okay. Planner on cargo ship is what you do. Speaker's occupation. Let's see. Delivery driver. Okay, I can make this work. Delivery driver. And the event, oh boy. Is argument. Oh, okay. I'm gonna post this all up for y'all so you can make sure I keep on track and I hit at least most of the things I'm supposed to hit. Okay, so next up we have nouns. All right, so the first noun is going to be one second. First noun is going to be penguin, of course. This is going to be great. Next noun is going to be jacket. Okay. Next noun is going to be rope. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, adjectives. First adjective is annoyed. Okay, that works with the argument. We got pretty. Okay. And we've got bodacious. What does bodacious mean? Can somebody look up bodacious for me? I think I know what it means. Now I'm gonna look it up with verbs. First one is run. Penguin. Then we have scream. Audacious in a way considered admirable. Okay. Okay. Yell. Excellent, admirable, or attractive. Okay. And the pet name, because of course we need a good pet name, is Peaches. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to study this list, see what I can do with it. Give me a minute or two of radio silence so I can kind of figure out an audio here, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I think I got something. It's gonna be bad. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record this one. Okay, I think I have something. I'm not sure if I have enough to make a full audio out of it, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Ah, jeez. All right. Record it just in case. Okay, I'll record it. Okay. Okay, here's a little music to set the mood. Okay, here goes. Oh, oi! Watch it, will you? Ah, jeez. Carnival's so crowded. There's too many people here. Yeah, well, if you just watch the way you were... Oh. She's a pretty one. Nothing. Sorry, I meant nothing. I must have been in your way. My apologies. I'm having a great time at this carnival. Are you? Right, well, I hope you continue to enjoy yourself. Me? Annoyed? No, it's just... Not everybody here at the carnival gets to actually enjoy themselves, you see. Some of us have to actually work, and what I'm doing right now is so it's a little stressful, so if you'll excuse me. Nosy, are you? Alright, well, what I'm doing is I'm actually in charge of... I'm in charge of some of the entertainment. You see, there's to be a delivery of these foreign rare animals, exotics. I believe they're called penguins. They're supposed to be ice birds or Arctic, some kind of Arctic fowl. I'm not sure, but for whatever reason, they were supposed to be delivered, and they were supposed to be safe, but they were supposed to be in cages, and it was supposed to be all safe and nice. Instead, I get a bundle of these penguins simply bound together by rope. Can you believe it? What kind of animals would... You work for the cargo ship. You are the planner for the cargo ship. Okay. In that case... If you don't mind my asking there, Peaches, what exactly did you have in mind binding these penguins with rope? The rope barely holds them. They all got loose. Well, yes, that's where I was. I was on my way to chasing down these penguins, you see, when a certain someone, ever so gracefully, decided to get in my way. It is a carnival, yes. I should be enjoying myself, yes, but thanks to somebody's planning, well, I'm chasing around these little feathered imbeciles. I suppose it is nice music, yes. And all things told, intelligence aside, I suppose I shouldn't be too upset to have such a pretty lass at my side. You're not used to the place being so warm. Well, take off your jacket then. Here, I'll take that for you. Yes, welcome to the wonderful South. Not quite as cold from where you're from, but at least we know how to bind our animals here. Tell you what, you can make it up to me. Join me in this ridiculous chase of these obnoxious animals. Help me gather them back up, put them in proper cages so that the people might enjoy them and their company and their ridiculous squawking. Help me gather every last one of them, and we'll call it even. Yes? You will. All right then, Peaches. Let's be off, shall we? These penguins aren't going to be catching themselves. Yes. Okay. Well, yes, we'll have to run. They're quite fast. After you, Peaches, please. I suppose this carnival isn't so bad after all. Hey! And that's the story of the penguins at the carnival. And hey, the missus is here. What'd y'all think? My carnival penguin improv story. I think it's not so bad, given that, like, you know, these are completely random ass lines that I had to string together. Penguins. Hi, babe. Thanks for joining us. I'll be done in just a little bit. I gotta do some one-on-one talks. But I recorded the audio. It's about 4 minutes long. I'll have to work on length. Maybe I need more words or something. But yeah, that was a rather silly audio, and I'm glad we recorded it for whatever reason. I think I was able to use all the words, or at least do all the words. Scream, yell, run. We ran to get the penguins. The penguins were tied up with rope. The listener had a jacket on. That was silly because it was hot down here in the south. They had an argument. Oh, bodacious. I didn't use the word bodacious. I didn't use bodacious in the slightest. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, I'll remember it next time. Let's turn off this music and get back to the normal music. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Okay, hold on. Turn that down. I need to turn thing up though so that you can hear whoever we're interviewing. We're having a one-on-one talk with. All right, let's go ahead and jump into those now while we have some time. Okay, I'm gonna hop into the call channel. Mods, go ahead and send in the first person whenever they're ready. That was fun. Yeah? You guys have fun? I had fun with it. I'm going to pull up stream avatars so I can drop little bombs on y'all. Did the missus get a little doober? Oh, she's a little black cat. I'm gonna blow up Mrs. Little Black Cat.
Wait, hello. Wait, what?
Oh, hey! Kyla, right?
Yes. I didn't. Hold on. Let me pull up my mic a little bit. There we go. I didn't expect to go first. Okay, then.
You excited? You ready?
Yeah, man.
You shouldn't be nervous. I mean, like, you're everywhere. You're in every stream. You're, like, on all my Twitch thing. You're giving gift subs to everybody. You're, like, the most generous person.
No, don't say that. No, that's not true.
But it's true, though.
I like supporting people.
You're very good at it. You are very, very good at it, for sure. First off, while I have you here one-on-one, let me say thank you so much. I mean, you've given above and beyond more than you know, more than tons of people ever have. And you've given so many gift subs, and you're right. You know, it's a good way to both help me out and help other people out. It's like double dipping on the goodness scale. So thank you so much for that.
Not a problem, not a problem. I'm in a fortunate position where like I can make a little bit of money and like I don't have bills to pay. So I mean,
lucky.
Right. Like I can't. I am not gonna be able to get used to it because soon I will have to pay taxes and.
Oh my God, taxes! Jeez. So the life of a YouTuber is like they don't take the taxes out, but at the end of the year you have to like pay them all at once. So like it's like tax season, and I'm like, you know, I'm like pulling at my collar. Anyways, go ahead and please introduce yourself to everybody.
So I am Kyla. If you don't know me on Twitch, I am Warrior Princess R. And I've only been like in the community for not too long. I mean, the first audio was what? Baby, let me go back to sleep. So it's one of like it's a good one to go back to every once in a while.
It's a good one, yeah.
And man, I've been. It was funny because yesterday I was talking to a couple of friends like Lonnie and KB, and I was saying, dude, like this week has been garbage for me.
Oh no,
like,
what happened?
And here's the thing, it's pretty bad to the point where I don't even think it would be good to mention it on stream. Like it's that bad.
Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I mean, if anything, I'll DM, but that's just to prevent any potential triggering to people in the audience. I would rather not say it publicly.
Okay. Well, hopefully you're having a good time here.
Oh yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. I was so bad in the Jackbox game. Like I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, fuck it, let's.
I think you got me a couple times.
Yeah, with Tree, I think.
Good times, good times. So, before we dive into it, was there anything you wanted to start off with saying? Anything you wanted to ask, or anything you wanted to get into, or anything? Like now that you have the mic and you're here in front of everybody, was there anything specific you wanted to use your time for?
So the thing is, like, there's only maybe one question, and the only thing is, I feel like you would answer it the same way as the other questions. So, I admire that you have this fuck it mentality that you like sometimes, especially when you said during the Discord hangout that like you take it to heart, you know, do at least one thing that to make you like go out of your comfort zone at least once a day. And I admire that. And like you've answered questions like, how do you like stop yourself being nervous or being uncomfortable, and you just like fuck it, you have to do it. And for me, the question would be, how would you have any tips in terms of like motivating yourself to do things, especially things that you don't necessarily want to do? Because like school, like I get a lot of like in college it would be different for me, because like I feel like at the end of the day I'm striving to do something that I'm passionate for, but like the classes I'm currently taking, I literally couldn't care less. Like it's so boring, like most of my classes. So that's what I've been like, especially this week I've been struggling to like motivate myself to do that kind of thing.
Right. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear you've been struggling with that. Classes, especially ones you don't necessarily want to take, are like rough. And it's even rougher when like you actually want to take the classes but you just can't find the power to like focus.
Yep, that's my
so I wanted to reiterate what I said during the Discord hangout, because I feel like that was like a really I felt like that was like a really cool moment we all shared during the Discord hangout, and I wanted to go and reiterate that for more people now that we have more people. And what had happened was somebody asked how do I get over like the thought of being embarrassed or being shocked or being like, how do I get over the thought of being mortified recording the kind of stuff that I do? And to summarize what I said was basically I try and get rid of all ego, including the ego that would be embarrassed, because I feel like embarrassment and shame, as backward and weird as it sounds, comes from pride. Like you can't be embarrassed, you can't be ashamed if you're not proud. So if you get rid of all sense of pride and all sense of ego, and you just perform for the sake of performance, you know, almost not in a robotic sense, but more like without a sense of ego, without a sense of self, it helps deal with things that might otherwise be embarrassing. Now, I'm sorry, to get back to your question. What was the question again?
It was like, how, like, you have any, I guess, tips or tricks to like motivate yourself to do things, especially things that you don't necessarily want to do? Besides, you know, just a fuck it, you have to do it, like, take it, you know, if you want to prove, like, the only thing I'm thinking of right now is just, like, sometimes, you know, it's just part of life, you have to do shit you don't like, and in order to do the things you want to do, you have to do the things you have to do.
Right. What I usually try and do is I try and picture the end goal. You know, I use that as, like, a driving thought. Like, if you picture any task that you don't want to do, but then you think about, like, why you're doing it and what you'll gain from it, all the different benefits of doing it, no matter how ridiculous it'll be or how tough it'll be. And then if you sit and think about how long it'll actually take to do the thing, I mean, assuming it's like something like writing an essay or something, you know, realistically, in terms of actual writing, it'll probably be maybe about an hour or so of time. And if you think about how much time is an hour really, it's not really that long, right? If you take away all the distractions and whatnot, an hour is really, you know, you can slog through an hour, especially if you think about afterwards how good it'll feel to be done, how much stress will be gone, you know, how relieved you'll be to finally have that thing done and over with. That's what I usually do to, I mean, other than things like deadlines and you know, that I basically try to incentivize myself with thinking about the future of after I've done the thing that I didn't want to do and how nice it'll be. And depending on the thing, I usually think about how it's not as difficult as I'm making it out to be, and that, you know, I can often paralyze myself with just the thinking about it.
Yeah, and I feel like for me it's just like I do feel like sometimes it takes longer to do it. Like, it takes longer for me to like avoid doing the assignment than actually doing it. Like, sometimes, like, something that, like, my mom pointed out one time was, like, sometimes I spend time, like, making excuses for not doing it, and when I could have just done it, and, like, it would have been done. Like, that kind of thing, so.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's hella real, though. It's like, oftentimes you make so many excuses that, like, all the time you spent, like, complaining or worrying about it, you could have been done 20 times over by then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, so it's just been that, really. That was really my main question, because that's something that's been hitting close to home recently.
Okay, yeah, I get it. That totally makes sense.
But in lighter note, I do. It's weird. Like, I don't usually write stuff down when I talk. I'm like the opposite of you when it comes to this. I'd rather speak from my mind than read from, like, a note. Like, I've done it before where, like, I had a mini script on a podium and I've literally torn it in front of the audience. So I was like, fuck it, let's just have fun with it, because I hate reading out loud in front of people. Like, to me, that it makes me feel weird. So but I think I literally have on my on my sticky note gush about the Discord server, LMAO. So I've only been on it for 2 months. It's about to be 3.
Mm-hmm.
But whatchamacallit?
What?
Hold on.
I gotta get going soon, but let's close up this final thought of yours. You're saying about the Discord server? Hope everything's alright, Kyla.
Yeah, I'm good. I just have literally a couple and I have to, like, wrap up myself, so
Okay.
No, but I just want to say like, thank you for answering my question.
Oh yeah, no problem. You said you had something you want to say about the Discord server?
Oh yeah, that, like, a lot of the people on the a lot of people on the server have helped me a lot. So, like, there's too many people to name.
Okay.
Like, so, but, like, to the people who are, especially like Absinthe, who's like the mom. Like I want to thank her because she's given me a lot of advice on how to motivate myself as well. And,
Cool.
like,
Yeah, I'm always glad, you know, when I'm always glad to hear that people make friends on the Discord server and stuff. It's always really cool.
Yeah, I love it. Like I don't know, I remember like half the time I'm always on like a Discord call, I leave out of it like crying laughing because like I have such a good time. So
Nice, nice. Well, Kyla, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much again for all the gift subs and everything, and thank you, congratulations on winning the star. I hope that made your week a little better.
Yeah. Like if you still want to know like about it, like I'll DM you about it. But yeah. Thank you so much for everything. Really, it means a lot to me.
You take it easy now, okay? And thanks again for coming out.
Yeah. Thank you so much for everything. Bye bye.
Bye bye. I love this freaking song. It's so hype. All right. All right, mods, whenever you're ready, go ahead and throw in Kelly, if Kelly's around. Kelly, you still around? You still want to call? You still want to talk? Hey, Kelly. No bean, no bean, no boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, I still had the live stream on. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
I just heard an echo. It's like, oh no, I should like turn it off.
Kelly, congratulations on winning a star.
Yeah.
I think I've seen your name around for a bit. How long have you been around?
Honestly, I've just been a little ghost for like a year or two.
Wow, that's a long time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How's it feel to win and be on the live stream and everybody hear your voice and all that?
Honestly, I didn't expect this to happen. Usually when you do your live streams, I have work, but usually like at least today I don't have it. And then now this is like I just like jumped and I was like, oh, okay. This is
Nice. I'm glad it worked out. Kelly, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, what you do, as much as you're willing to share. You know, don't only share whatever you're comfortable with. And I also want to know how'd you go about becoming a cardigan?
Well, I live in California. I listened to you for I want to say like 3 years, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. You live in California. Where in California?
I live in Orange.
Oh, nice.
In Orange County. Yeah, and I go to school. I'm a cashier at Target.
Ooh, the fanciest of fancies.
But it's like a neighborhood like Target. It's like a small store, but we're all chill around each other.
That's cool. That's cool. I've never heard of like a small Target. Every Target I know is like a gigantic place.
Yeah, now their strategy now is just to put like small stores in like smaller neighborhoods and closer to universities as
That's cool. I got much respect and love for Target. I mean, I don't know how many apartments I've furnished entirely from Target. They're like my go-to IKEA for a while.
Yeah, I've never shopped there, and as soon as I had a job there, I was like, oh, now I get.
Right? It's so nice.
I know.
Kelly, before we start, was there anything specific you wanted to ask or say, or is there anything you wanted to do? I mean, this is your time and you want it. You know, was there anything specific you wanted to know?
There is like, since I am like a cashier, and I do get a couple of let's just say that I have been like mostly insulted and not doing my job right. And I used to be very meek and very shy, and I don't do anything, but then sometimes my emotion gets to me. Like at least my question is, how do you deal with just so much emotions that you like, how do you cope with that?
Right. Well, I know like I know, like in my youth, I used to try smothering the emotions, right? I used to always try and like replace them with something else, or I would try and force myself to be happy or force myself to watch things that would make me think of something else. And basically I would run away from the emotions. But nowadays what I like to do is whenever I'm feeling an emotion, I like to really dive deep into that emotion. If I'm angry, I'll let myself get super angry. If I'm sad, I'll let myself get super sad. What I usually like to do is I usually take a drive, and then I'll listen to whatever kind of music inspires the emotion I'm feeling, so that I'll let myself feel it. Because, you know, I think all emotions, even the bad ones, are part of the human experience, right? Like, these are things that it's almost, if you think about it on like a grander scale, it's almost a blessing that we get to feel these emotions, even the horrible ones, because these are things that other life forms, other things out there don't get to experience. So what I like to do is whenever I'm feeling an emotion, even if it's one I don't like, I try and just feel it to its pinnacle. I try and cover myself with that emotion. I try and like dive as deep into a pool of that emotion so I can like fully let myself express it. You know, if I'm angry, I'll let myself be angry. If I'm sad, I'll let myself be sad, because I think trying to confuse our emotions or trying to take them away is, I don't know, to me, I think that's not right. I think, you know, we're feeling that way for a reason. We should be in sync with our bodies and our souls and our psyches. So let yourself feel those emotions. I mean, obviously don't hurt yourself, don't hurt anyone, don't do anything dangerous, but let yourself live those emotions, let yourself have those emotions, and don't try and run away from them. But don't let yourself drown in those emotions either. You know, I'll take a deep dive into those emotions. I'll let myself feel all the emotions I don't want to feel, and I'll just, you know, I'll basically do it till I get tired of the taste. You know, I'll get angry to the point where I just can't be angry anymore, and then I'm just exhausted, and then, you know, my psyche is satisfied because I let myself have those emotions, and I have already done it to as far as I can go. So I'll be usually feeling better. I'll be exhausted, but I'll be feeling at peace. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like at least during this time that I have at least known about you, I have had this mentality that, oh, I should just listen, I should just take it in. But recently now, it's more of, you gave me like a fuck it like feeling, that it's just like, oh, it's just one person. I don't want it to affect me, and I shouldn't really care. And I am very an emotional person, but now recently I've been like, oh no, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, this goes with like all things, right? This goes with people at work who don't like you. This goes with customers who give you a hard time. This goes with social media. You know, this goes with just the mentality of like, why? I mean, it definitely goes for being a YouTuber and seeing like bad comments and stuff. It's like, I get that you don't like me. And, you know, technically as an American, as somebody who like, I really cherish freedom and people's rights, they fully have the right to not like me, even if it's unwarranted, even if it's for incorrect reasons. You know, if they want to dislike me for whatever reason, that's fine. The way I see it, the way that it gets me through it is I think to myself, it's like, who are they? Why does their opinion matter to me? And when I start thinking about that, it's usually like they're somebody who honestly doesn't matter to me in the slightest. Like in my day-to-day life, the things that matter to me, taking care of my family, taking care of my friends, and helping people out. And if one person's opinion about me doesn't interact with those three things, honestly, they don't matter to me. And honestly, their opinion of me doesn't matter. And when their opinion of me doesn't matter, then I don't care about what they got to say about me. So people don't like me. People prefer other voices. People want to like other things. That's fine. They fully have the right to, and I respect their right. And I'd even, I fight for their right to dislike me, but, the fact that they don't like me doesn't matter to me, because this kind of sounds maybe rude, but this is what helps me get through it is honestly, they don't matter to me. You know, they don't matter to me, so I don't really care. Their opinion about me definitely doesn't matter.
I've had a lady that I wouldn't even like help her with her spill, and then I don't know if like I could say this, but she calls me a bitch, and then all I could say was "Have a nice day, ma'am," and then that was the fucking feeling. I was like, oh, this is what it sounds like, because I usually just stay quiet and I just don't say anything, which is what people will usually do, but I want to fight back, not with words, but just more like, have a nice day.
Yeah, what they do in the South, I hear, is like they have this saying. It's called "Oh, bless your heart," and like the way they say it is like so nice, but what they really mean is, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It's like they say like, God bless you. It's like, oh, bless your heart, and what they really mean is like, you ain't shit.
Yo.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Geez, all right, I gotta stop before I get myself in trouble with all these cuss words. But Kelly, this has been awesome. Before you go, was there anything you wanted to say or anything you wanted to do?
Really don't know, like, but I just want to just say like, thank you so much for what you do and what you do for at least like this community.
Well, thank you for that. I mean, yeah, I mean, I love doing it, you know, and I love the feedback. I love hearing from y'all. I love knowing that I can help people. You know, I love knowing that there's so many different types of people from so many different walks of life that I can help out, and that these audios are really reaching people. You know, I mean, that honestly, that, I don't know. It's like, it goes both ways. You know what I mean? I'm like a vampire. Like, y'all like what I do, but I also, I feed off it. I live off this energy of knowing I can help people. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for, I mean, the fact that you're here means you directly support me. So thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. And that one day that I won't actually have to rely on the audios just to get better.
Hopefully that's definitely my thing. Like, it's like when you're a doctor at a hospital.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. Yeah.
Yeah, like you want to see people again, and you want them to you want to have them in your lives, but you also don't want them to rely on you. Like, if they only come to you when you're hurt, then technically you don't want them to come to you, right? So I hope that people can, yourself included, I hope you can get to a point where you no longer need my audios, but you come back because you like them. You know, I feel like that's like the ideal graduated point of like a cardigan. You know, you get to the point where you no longer need the audios to get by, but you still listen to them because you enjoy them, and they bring you peace. Plus, you know, fighting things like depression and anxiety, it isn't like a one-time battle. It's a constant thing. So maybe times of weakness, you feel a little lonely, if you need a little comfort, you come back to me.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, you have a good one.
For like having me as my like, I have you as my ringtone, and that annoys
Nice.
like everyone. They're just like, "Oh, who's that?"
That's awesome. What do you say?
It says, "Baby." Like, I'll have it like on at work, and then people are just like looking around. It's like, who said that? It's like, oh, that's my phone. Sorry.
That's awesome. All right. Thanks for that laugh, Kelly. You have a good one, okay?
All right. Thank you, you too, Carlin. Thank you.
Have a good rest of your weekend, okay? Take it easy. Cheers.
All right. Thank you.
Ah, that was nice. And just to continue on that thought, like with the rest of y'all, I do want to thank you for, you know, the fact that you're here, the fact that you're listening, the fact that you're putting up with my nonsense means that you are someone who directly supports me and my dream and my goals and my family and my friends. And, you know, as the channel continues to grow and I continue to evolve and I try and, you know, do my best to take care of my son and think about our future, you know, I can't say enough just how much of this is a dream come true. And you know, with YouTube and all this news lately about like demonetization and strikes and all that nonsense, you know, I mean, I can't tell you how good it feels to know that I know I'm going to be okay because my community is strong. They're here, and I know that y'all will support me no matter what happens on YouTube, you know? So while every YouTuber I see is like panicking, running around because of all this stuff with like copyright strikes and all that, I'm happy to know that, you know, because of my strong Patreon community and because of y'all, everything's going to be okay. So thank you, everybody. I know I say this a lot and I know it sounds cheesy, but I really love doing this for y'all. And I love the fact that you give so generously of your heart and of your hard-earned money to help keep this stream afloat. But I do got to get going if I'm going to get that audio out to you today on time. So I want to give you all the biggest of thanks, biggest of hugs. I want to say that I am so happy and so proud to be your Cardlin. I'll be back in about an hour with the new audio, and just to give you a little sneak peek for those of you who are a fan of the series, I know at least one of them's here, right? Phantom, I think you're a fan of the series. What you're going to be hearing is the fourth and potentially final, I think final, fourth installment, a spicy finale to the Dark Brew series. That's right. Some of y'all love it, some of y'all may be scared of it, but I know Dark Brew is a fan favorite. So what we have coming up in about an hour is a finale, a spicy finale to the Dark Brew series. Maybe finale, maybe there'll be more, probably not. But definitely a good little end cap if it does end up being the ending. And there goes the chat. All right. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see you in a little bit with that new audio, okay? Cheers.